Hi, welcome to the shed. I'm the voice inside your head, and we're going to do a walkthrough of our second bass and drum project. This project is pretty advanced. There are two 4-chord chord progressions. There are two 4-measure drum beats that are linked together with a drum fill. The bass is going to outline the chords by playing the root, and the bass and kick drum are going to be linked together with one of our three relationships. So the first thing you need to do is go to shedthemusic.com, go down to Harmony and Function, and click on Diatonic chord progressions. Now these are the rules for what chords go to what. So what I've done is I've created two 4-chord chord progressions. The first one ends on 4, the second one ends on 6, and then I wrote out the letters for the key of C. So if we look at this first progression, it ends on 4, and then we have a 6th chord going to that 4 chord. So what I did is I know that I need to end on 4. What chord can go to a 4? So your only options are 1, because 1 can go to anything. 5 can go to a 4. A 6 can go to a 4, a 2 can go to a 4. I chose 6. So that's how you figure these out. You need two of them. Okay, now you're going to open up GarageBand, and you're going to create two drum beats that are separated by a drum fill. That drum fill has to happen on measure 4. It can start on beat 1 or beat 3. I'm going to start mine on beat 3. 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, and I did a kick crash with the ride right there. So I have 4 measures, and in the 4th measure we have a drum fill. Then there is a slightly different drum pattern there. Make sure you double click, highlight everything, and quantize. Now we need to add in our bass. So you can pick any bass you want. I'm going to pick this upright studio bass. There we go. Got my upright studio bass there. And you are going to play the same rhythm that the kick drum played. So my kick in measure 1, 2, 3, and 4 played only on beat 1 and beat 3. So I'm going to play only on beat 1 and beat 3. But you are going to use these letters. So the first note I have is going to be a C. The second note is going to be an E. Then I have an A and an F. C, E, A, F. All right, and it's going to happen on 1 and 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And because it is bass, you are going to quantize, and then you also need to adjust the ends of the notes. I'm going to have them last a beat and a half long. So I'm going to have them snap to the and before the next note. So there we go. Move it along here. Perfect. So I'm going to listen to that. Bass and the kick are playing together. I am outlining the chords that I picked, 6th chord and the 4 chord. We have that drum fill that's going to lead us into the 2nd chord progression. The 2nd chord progression is 6, 4, 5, 6. So A, F, G, A. And I have to follow that new bass drum pattern, and that bass drum pattern is based on 1, 3, and the and of 3. So I have 6, 4, 5, 6, 1, 3, and the and of 3. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1. Okay, and let's quantize all of that. Now for my bass part, I want that first note to be short. You heard how I played it short. So I'm going to snap it, and it's just going to be 1/16 note long. That first one I'm going to make 1 note long, and then that last one I'm going to make it all 2 beats. So I have 1 quarter note here, a 16th, and it's going to finish quarter, 16th, finish, quarter, 16th. Finish. Okay, let's listen to the whole thing. 1 chord, 3 chord, 6 chord, 4 chord with a drum fill. Moving into the next part of the song, we have a 6, 4, 5, 6. Now, I did a kick crash on beat 1, so you have to make sure that your bass plays a note on beat 1. And I'm just going to play the root of the 1 chord. That 1 chord is C, so I'm just going to play a nice C on beat 1 of measure 9. 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to hold it out that entire measure. So make sure you quantize it, and make sure that it snaps to the end. Awesome. Let's listen to it one more time. You hear that separation of the different parts of the song. That's what the fill does. And we have our kick and crash right there. All right. Good luck on that assignment, and we'll see you soon.